Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal and this is Books Forever After, where I sit on my floor and we talk about everything and all things books. So today we are talking about December new releases for this month, and there's a little bit of selection, some that I'm not really necessarily interested in reading, but I thought maybe others would be interested in to know. So yeah, so let's just get started. I will have the dates below on the screen, one on this side. I don't have these in necessarily any particular, they're not going to be in chronological order because it's hard to plan that way. Alright, so the most one that I'm looking forward to the most is Gold by Raven Kennedy. It is book 5 in the Plated Prisoner series. I read book 4 and this is going to be one of my all-time favorite fantasy, romance, romantasy books, and that I definitely want to own someday. So I know there's going to be a book 6 now. It was going to be a 5-book, but she wasn't able to resolve into this book. She wanted to do the series justice. So I think the book 6 will probably be released, I think it's next August. I don't know when exactly. It's going to be called Goldfinch, so which is really perfect there. So basically this is just like a Midas retelling that really evolves and opens up into a very much bigger world and plot that grows from the first book. I know the first book was kind of like, I think I got that as like a 4, and I was like almost teetering on a 3, but once I got to the book 2 it really took off, and each book I felt like got better and better. I think maybe, yeah, the last book 4 had a little bit of a slow start in the middle part of it, but otherwise this has just been loving the series, and I think I probably most likely will reread all of these before book 6 comes out, to be honest. So I'll probably read book 5 hopefully in January, or maybe pretty early in the year if since this comes out, oh gosh, December 7th. Actually, that's not too far. That's actually in a few days. So yeah, I would definitely try to get to this one as soon as I can. But I know there's so many fantasy books I want to read. So yeah, definitely on the radar. Another one I did enjoy. I think I read the first book when I when I had the Book of the Month subscription, and I really enjoyed it. It's definitely more on the more modern of historical romances. This is called The Gentleman's Gambit, and this is it's part of a League of Extraordinary Women. I think it's like the 3rd one, I'm not sure. But I did really enjoy the first one, and that was like 5 stars, and that was like a couple of years ago. I do own this second one and the Book of the Month. I haven't read that one yet. So I don't know if it's something I will keep forever, but it was definitely fun. But if I were to keep them, I definitely want the paperback version. I don't know if they actually make a mass paperback in this, but definitely, as you can see, I'm not a fan of the clip art, to be honest. I'm like, this cover, at least you can tell it's kind of probably a romance. I don't know, I'm tired of clip art, and I'm like, historical romance, at least it's known for its step backs and its clinch covers. Like, just give me those back, please. Just give that back to me, please. Okay. Next is Second Dukes the Charm. I actually have an arc for this that is also something I'm trying to finish and read in December. And this is coming out December 26th, so very near the end of the month. So looking forward to reading to that. This is following Tess, who on her wedding night, her much older husband passes away, leaving her a virgin. And they end up having a marriage of convenience with Justin Thornton, who is a shipping magnate who inherits a dukedom. So that is basically the premise there. And then another one, gosh, I think a couple of years ago, I don't know, last summer or the summer before, I read like this whole, pretty much the first 3 books or 4 books in the series. The Wolf Hotel series, this is only book 5. That is coming out December 14th. This is like the potato chips. So K.A. Tucker, I'm actually currently reading her fantasy book, Fate of Wrath and Flame, I think. Really enjoying it. I do like her writing style. It's really consumable. I just love her writing. This is a contemporary romance. It's a billionaire romance, just highly addicting and like potato chips. So it put me in like a weird burnout mood a couple of summers ago. So yeah, it was very, very strange. I read those back to back to back, and I think that's probably why I like space a book in between now for the most part. So that's always really interesting. Next is book 5, and it's called Mafia Virgin. It's part of the Kings of Italy series. I read the first 2 books. I think they're like the Mafia Mistress and Mafia, I don't know what it was. So I haven't read any books other than that. So this is by Mila Finelli, which I think is actually Joanna Shoup's pen name for her contemporary. So if you read a Joanna Shoup historical romance, you know that woman can write steam and spice very well. So I definitely enjoyed the first 2 books by this author in this series. Next is The Ruined, which is book 4 in the Beautiful Quartet, and that's releasing December 5th, so that is probably already out now by the time you're seeing this. This is part of like the Beautiful series, or like the first book is called The Beautiful. This is by Renee Adier. I actually unhauled these books, but I think I am the odd man out on liking this series. I just wasn't a fan of like the writing style-ish, I think. So I might give this author a second chance someday, but just in case you're curious about this one. So it's like a vampire romance set in the New Orleans back in the, I think, 1800s. And the next is, I think it's actually available on Kindle Unlimited when it releases. I saw this author, I think, on the Facebook group, and then I also been seeing people on YouTube start talking about this author as well. The author is Giovanna Sininculci. Hope I'm saying that right. This one's called The Scent of Snow, so this is kind of like a holiday romance, and that is releasing December 7th, so just in a couple of days when you're seeing this. Well, whenever I post this, so we'll see. So yeah, that looks really interesting. I do like the cover. I don't know if it's really a standalone, if you need to. I don't know if it's a novella within a series that you need to read the others, or if it's a standalone novella that you don't need to. So I usually don't have the greatest luck with that, but we'll see. So it says, as the family gathers for the festive celebration, buried secrets set the stage for a winter's tale like no other. When tragedy strikes, a young boy vanishes into the snowy wilderness. Pedro's courage is tested in ways he never imagined. Together they must confront their deepest fears and find the true meaning of love, forgiveness, and the magical scent of snow that can transform their lives forever. So what's really intriguing me by this author is that she kind of sets the settings are in places that you don't normally, that's really popular, like, you know, London all the time. London or Victorian, you know, golden age romances in the US, or, you know, Regencies in London. There's another one by her that's like set in Portugal, which is really interesting because it's like a part of my heritage, so that would be interesting to read. And I don't know if this one's in Italy or not, but that is just really, really cool. So, but yeah, I don't know if it's part of that series, something about where it's in Portugal, but definitely interested in that author. And then lastly, we have Hallowed Games by C.N. Crawford, and I think I just saw this on Amazon, so I don't think I've ever read this book before. It says it's releasing December 1st, and it looks like it is on Kindle Unlimited. So I think majority of these are on Kindle Unlimited, except for like the published ones. But so yeah, a lot of these books are on Kindle Unlimited. This one is Vampire Diaries meets ACOTAR. It says she is, I know that cover looks really cool. I like the gold with the pink roses and the red roses. Is really, really cool with that gold snake there. It says, I'm cursed to kill with the brush of my fingertips. My worst fear is attracting the attention of the kingdom's magic hunters. They're tasked with capturing the cursed, and Maelor is their mysterious, gorgeous leader. My world falls apart when he learns my secret. When he arrests me, my only hope is to survive a deadly competition. That's what I remember. That's what I wanted to do. I love, like, competition, Hunger Games, trials, those kind of tropes. Really dig those. Especially now, like, in fantasy. And ever since I read The Slumbers of the Wings of Night, that kind of, like, revamped me wanting to read more of those kind of types as well. So she's like, if I do win the competition, I can win the mercy of our god. That kind of sounds familiar. Strangely, Maelor is immune to my touch. Turns out that because he's secretly a vampire, lethally sexy and dangerous as hell. Okay. And it says, he's as strong to me as I am to him. Can this beautiful monster help me survive? Or will our dark attraction lead me to ruin? And this is a first book in a new series of fantasy romance, morally great characters, and deadly trials. Love it. Oh yeah, so it does say perfect for fans of The Court of Thorns and Roses, Vampire Diaries, and Serpent, and The Wings of Night. So yeah, and that's already out. That releases on December 1st. So by the time you're seeing this, this is out. If that intrigues you, I recommend you, and you have Kindle Unlimited, check that one out. Oh, it has like a 4.4 already on Goodreads, but it's only 225 ratings, but newly out. Alright, that is it. Thanks for watching. Those are all the new releases. Let me know down below what you're looking forward to reading of those, or if you're interested in any of those. And as always, I will have my Goodreads and my Instagram down below, as well as my Amazon wish list. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you don't want to comment anything, go ahead and comment down a snowman. Alright, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.